Good Friday night to you sports fans. You've come to the right place. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan, joined by Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, with Doris Burke reporting from the sidelines. It's a showdown. The defending NBA champion Orlando Magic taking on the Washington Wizards. And the injury to Marcin Gortat. This really is the big news.
And you're right, Kevin. As bad as it's turned out to be, it tells you a little bit about his toughness, that when they took him to the locker room after he got hurt last game, he wanted to come back out and get on the court.
Yeah, they weren't going to let that happen, obviously. That injury was too serious to allow for that. But it does show just the toughness and the passion for the game. So they will miss this player big time over the next few weeks.
A look at the Magic starting group. At the 2 and 3, it's Oladipo and Tobias Harris. Gordon and Vucevic, the big men inside. And it's ABC in at the point guard position. Here's Wall after the made shot from ABC. Wall passes to Beal. They set the pick. Soft touch off the glass.
And they'd love to have a few more easy baskets like that to kind of set the tone for the rest of the game.
Here's ABC. Against Golden State, he was really on his game. Dishes it to Gordon. Magic moving the ball around. Here's ABC. Bangs home the trifecta. ABC's got 5.
Boy, they are locked and loaded early. 3 for 3.
All with it. He had an 18-point outing in the last game against the Cavaliers in Cleveland.
And don't forget about the incredible rebounding night for him, too. I mean, just devouring the glass all game long.
Shot clock at 6. Here's Beal. Will not go. This is off the front iron. The Magic have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. Beal with the steal. Outside, Wall. And there's Beal. That's good on the assist by Wall.
Well, he's been working hard to get good looks, and it's paying off for him early.
Let's find out what Doris Burke has for us.
I caught up with Coach Randy Whitman. He knows they've got to really dig in defensively, facing a very talented offense. He said if you let them get going, they can run off a big lead and really put you behind the 8 ball. We've got to be disciplined, work together, and be prepared to make 2nd, 3rd, and 4th efforts. Whatever it takes to get a stop, that's what we'll have to do. Kevin, we'll see if they can get a win in this, their first matchup of the season.
Okay, Doris, appreciate the report, and Coach is playing here tonight. A good one, guys.
In theory, yes. I mean, they're up against a team that can put up points in a hurry, so defense has to be a priority. We'll see if they can execute that game plan.
Well, you said it, Steve. I mean, this is an opponent that will test your resolve. You got to stay the course, and you can't vacillate much. You're going to have to absorb some body blows if you want to come out on top.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Sure could, Kev. I mean, too many empty trips. They need some points.
That's good.
Looked like he may have been showboating a little bit at the end of that one.
For Orlando, they won their last contest, that game against Golden State.
You know, so often in the NBA we talk about how you have to earn your points the hard way, but it didn't seem like that was the case. Everything came pretty easily.
Too many of their points came the easy way, Steve. You're right. On dunks and layups against the defense that didn't really put up much resistance.
And blocked, but they get it down. Pass to McMillan. They get a hand on it, and stolen by Harris. And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, Beal on the double team. It's Oladipo on the wing. And again, it's the Magic from deep.
Wow, what a game for them so far. Very impressive. They haven't missed yet.
And so it's Washington with it, trailing here by 8. Tough loss coming against Cleveland in their last game played.
Yeah, they gave away a lot of points at the free throw line in that game. Maybe it was being on the road, maybe they were just out of sync, but something had them rattled.
Steve, I don't know if it was the biggest reason for that loss, but clearly the misses from the stripe had an impact.
ABC passes to Oladipo. Lays it up and banks it in. Oladipo's got his second basket of the night.
Really tough to get that shot off with the size differential there. It's not an individual matchup he's going to win every time, especially in the post.
Very well done. I didn't think he had any business operating down there with the big fellas.
And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot.
That's his first personal foul.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Magic.
They've been making some really nice passes out there. Excellent passing. That could set the tone for the rest of the game.
Yeah, and the fact that they're playing well, close to the hoop, finding points in the paint, I mean, they've got it all going tonight.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Orlando leading by 6. They double him with Nene. ABC passes to Gordon. And Orlando again with the bucket.
Boy, they are just destroying them in the paint.
You could say that again, Steve. The defenders just aren't aggressive enough down low.
And Wall kicks to Beal. The shot is off, so Orlando will take it the other way. This their first look at this year's Washington squad.
Well, we'll see if anything's different now, because this was not a good matchup for them a year ago. They got swept in the season series.
For Washington, they've gone 4 for 9 from the field to start this game off. The pass to McMillan. Back to Wall. Fires from 18. That one off the back iron and out.
He's been trying to add that mid-range shot to his arsenal, but it still isn't there.
The lead pushed to double digits. 7 points for Victor Oladipo.
That's the third bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle much more effectively.
Yeah, and until they do, the problems inside are only going to get worse.
All right, let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
Guys, over that last break, I listened to Doc Rivers address his team. The first thing he said to his players was that the transition game will be the single most important factor today. He wants them at every opportunity. He also said that their work on the offensive glass is going to be critical. He believes second chance points will go a long way toward deciding this game. Guys, we'll just have to watch how it plays out here in the first half. Kevin, back to you.
And as always, Doris, thank you. The Wizards with another miss.
It has not been an easy quarter for them, at least offensively speaking.
Here's ABC. He's covered by Beal. Kicks to Vucevic. Harris dishes to Oladipo. Just 5 on the clock. Here's ABC. And it's out of bounds to the Magic as Orlando will retain possession.
And a moment here to see the numbers for Oladipo. He's getting around 12 points a game, 3 assists, and 2 rebounds. And he's really been pulling his weight. I mean, we're finding his name in a lot of different columns in their box scores.
Yeah, and that's what they're looking for from him, Steve. He doesn't have to be the star, just somebody with solid contributions across a wide range of areas.
Here's ABC. 9 points in the game so far. That's good.
They've built a big lead here early.
Both defensively and offensively. They've been terrific right from the tip.
That's tipped. Beal the pass to Wall. And the foul called on ABC. That is his first foul of the game.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
Nene kicks to Beal. Can they get it? And he lays it up and in. Beal's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
Well, this quarter has gone awfully well for him. It seems like every chance he's gotten, he's pretty much converted. I couldn't have dreamt of a much better start than what they've had here today.
Everything's worked, especially offensively, and what a lead they have already to show for it.
Wizards trail by 13. They set the pick. All with it. Now defended by ABC. And Wall. Here we go now. Good on the shot. Wall's got 6.
You know, that's one way he can finish, but not the only way. He's got a lot of tricks up his sleeve.
Orlando's gone 3 of 4 on 3-pointers in the first quarter. Doing well from long range. They double him with Nene. To the inside. Nice pass. Right into the rack perfectly for the layup.
And the early lead just keeps on growing. Another basket.
And the way they've done it is with an extremely potent inside attack.
Outside Wall. Nene the screen. McMillan passes to Nene. A baseline J. Rebounded by Vucevic. Magic leading by 13. Here's ABC. He's got 14. And here is Beal. Now here's Wall. Nene with it. Picked up by Harris. Fades. And that one goes long.
I'm not sure why he's fading away. He could have gone straight up for that shot. He would have had a better chance of making it.
Washington shooting just about an even 40% to start. Wall passes to McMillan. The Wizards working the ball around now.
Too little, too late from the deep. Give him credit for trying anyway.
Great job he did getting through him and up to the rim.
Yeah, now that was aggressive. And that's exactly what I like to see.
So both teams making some changes here. And so here's Orlando. 11-point game. ABC passes to Harkless. Here's ABC. He feeds it to Vucevic. Shoots from the right block. And out of bounds as the Wizards gain possession. C.J. Miles, he's checked in for ABC.
I like that shooting.
Watson with it. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. There's the feed to Porter. Now Watson for the three. And that's not going to go. And an overpowering first quarter effort. Already a double-digit advantage. Magic lead by 16. And the second quarter will get underway just after this short break. And we welcome you back. Glad to have you with us as more basketball is on the way. During the break, the players getting refueled with Gatorade. They're looking amped up and ready to get going once again. And a very convincing performance from the Magic so far.
How about the three-point shooting? The scoring has really come in bunches from long range.
Yeah, it seems like every time down the floor they're knocking down the triple.
Bradley Beal and Otto Porter Jr. are the wingmen. Then it's Pressey. Then there's Nene. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Wizards. The Magic have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2.
As a team, they're down there around 72% from the stripe.
You know, I know that's an aspect they've been trying to address as a team. I mean, they've got to get those free throw numbers up and improve.
Oladipo, he's checked in for C.J. Miles. Ball stolen. The finish.
Oh! That was wicked! Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at either end, steals, fast break buckets, and the other team scrambling to find its game.
Yeah, they've done a great job causing havoc and then taking advantage in transition offensively.
Here is Porter. The Magic getting the bucket. Pressey kicks to Beal. 6 to shoot. The Wizards need to get a shot off here. Porter, no luck.
You've got to give them a lot of credit for the job they've done on the backboard.
Well, they've done a lot of things right, but I agree with you, Clark. Their rebounding is right there at the top of the list.
Here's ABC. Pressey with the rebound. Just over 1 minute has passed here in the second quarter. He dishes it to Nene. Tipped away. Oh, he's going up for the alley-oop here. Beal with the steal. Here's Pressey. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Edge of 4. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. The Wizards shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game.
Well, you take a look at the numbers, guys. They're shooting 74% on the season.
You know, they've really put themselves behind the 8 ball in so many of their games because they just have not been able to knock down those foul shots.
McMillan, he checked in for Porter. Gordon's checked in for Orlando. So he picks up just 1 from the line that time. Here's ABC, and it is flushed down with a nice jam. And Clark, we saw a very animated huddle that last break, and I'm sure the coach wanted something specific from his team.
Well, Kevin, this is certainly a key moment for the squad, and he's looking for players to lock into the new game plan and carry it out the rest of the way. That's what he's trying to get across.
And Washington making a change here. Wall's checked in. Beal dishes to Wall. Wall draws the double. Passes to McMillan. And he gets it to go.
Textbook right there. Nice pass, great catch, beautiful finish.
Magic leading by 19 points. They set the pick. Here's ABC. He's got 18. Now the dish to Dedmon. He kicks it to Harkless. Just 5 on the clock. It's off his foot. And it's whistled a kick. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Taken away by Nene.
He's got to tighten up his game, guys. That's 5 turnovers. Oh, man, that was unreal.
Mark it up.
He has a highlight reel unto himself, guys.
Yeah,
wow.
that could very well be a contender for Dunk of the Year and perhaps might make its way all over the internet.
I'm with you. I'm with you, Clark. That's a crowd pleaser if I've ever seen one.
Harkless with the bucket.
That's how you have to attack the double team. Find the open man, get the ball out of your hands.
Well, as we just get started in this season, let's take a look at where the Magic sit in the NBA stats. Tops in scoring. And they're also #1 in shooting percentage. This is a team that prides itself on taking high-quality shots.
And the points that they're scoring per game that you talked about is really a result of great offensive execution. I mean, this is a club that works well together. They get great looks, and they'll also score in transition.
Let's check out what Doris Burke has for us.
Well, ABC in the last matchup against the Warriors just played phenomenally. He ended with 62 points, and he got there with his usual way. Just an impressive barrage of threes. Numbers like that make you anxious to see what he can do next time out.
Great, Doris. Thanks. Any chance we see him top that performance, Clark, here tonight?
I'd say no chance, partner. And that's not a knock against him. It's just that he was so good that night, I don't think he can possibly do it 2 games in a row.
He was Kellogghian. Is that a word? We can use that word, can't we?
It is now.
Oh, look at Steve. He didn't like that, though. Look at him.
Well, let's just say he was really good.
Magic leading by 21. Feeds to Dedmon. Uses both hands to slam it down.
Boy, the big fella's showing us a little explosiveness for a change.
Well, maybe Clark is working on his dunk skills because he looked perfectly at home right there.
Now, sometimes he can clang those, so I'm glad to see him get that one down.
Washington with the ball after the Magic pick up 2. And it's McMillan missing.
With the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in control of this game.
Yeah, they have not let their guard down one bit in the paint.
Well, it looks like he's cooled down a bit after hitting those 2 in the first quarter.
Here's Wall. And it's Orlando with the rebound. Following this one, they get to host the Hornets. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again. The shot's good from ABC. Here's Wall. 10 points for him. It's hauled in by Gordon. Gordon's got his 3rd rebound on the night.
More often than not today, those shots have not dropped for him.
And he lobs it up toward the rim. McMillan passes to Beal. Dishes it to Wall. Nice ball movement by Washington. McMillan kicks to Beal. Wall wide open. Connects from 3-point range. Wall's got 7 now in this quarter.
You know, he's putting on an outstanding offensive display, and he may just be getting warmed up here.
Orlando making some changes. Vucevic checked in for Dwayne Dedman, and Harris subbed in for Maurice Harkless.
Tobias Harris.
Here's ABC. He's got 20. Pass to Gordon. It's deflected. Taken away by Nene. And the foul called on ABC. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
That's the risk you run by staying out there as he picks up his 3rd.
Beal with it. He has 6. Wall attacking. On target from 13 feet. Wall's got 15 points.
That's been a great day for him, and if you remember, he gave them a huge performance their last time out as well.
Here's ABC, covered by Wall. The shot's good from ABC.
You know, it seems like when they've gone to him, he's really come through, and that's not something they should get away from.
They get a hand on it. And it's out of bounds to the Wizards as Washington retains possession. And a look here at the most accurate shooting guards in the NBA this season. Number 1, Victor Oladipo.
Now, he's not a wasteful player, and that much we've learned. He makes the most of the good looks he gets, and if it's not there, he's not going to force a bad shot.
But you know what, Steve? It's not all about shot selection. Let's not overlook what an unbelievable shooter he is, period. I mean, he can knock him down from all over the court with defenders draped all over him.
Here's Wall after the Magic pick up 2. Pass to McMillan. That one wide left.
And in the paint, they have really shown some strength. Their work on the boards has been phenomenal.
Yeah, I'd certainly call it a mismatch, Steve, at least for today.
Now here's Vucevic. His last outing, he had 8 points. Beal on the double team. And that's going to be too many steps. Gets the whistle on the travel.
A moment here to check out some of the stats for Bradley Beal. Averaging about 19 points, 6 rebounds, and 2 assists. Certainly not numbers he should be disappointed in, but we know what a high standard he holds himself to.
Well, quite honestly, I hope he's not disappointed. I mean, he's been giving them major contributions on a daily basis.
Wall draws the double. Washington with the ball. Beal dishes to Nene. And a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam. Clark, I'm guessing that wasn't the plan for the D on that trip.
And I'm agreeing with you there. Once they opened the lane up for him, that was a little emphasis on that finish.
Take what the defense gives you and then just power it home, right? Why not? And as hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan should be simple. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
And the called on ABC. And so a pretty lopsided game for the first half. Magic out in front, up by